Hey y'all, Surly here, and we are back again with Deathmark. So, last episode, we went to a certain little street that had a love hotel on it. I think it was in K City, if I'm not mistaken this time, to investigate the mystery of Red Riding Hood. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Yes, we are in K City this time. And stuff, we finally left the perimeters of H City and now we go to K City. K City has this whole street full of love hotels for people to go have sex in. And all that great stuff. And they have this ghost that's been terrorizing one of the abandoned hotels. That's this teenage girl in a schoolgirl uniform wearing a red little raincoat. And she's constantly soaked and she always appears when it's raining. She lures people inside, drives them insane, and then they kill themselves or they die. It's a mixture of stuff. So we went and we investigated it. We found that there were some teenage girls that were prostituting themselves out of that hotel back when it was open. And we found out that one of the girls was afraid that her friend would tell and everything. So from what it looks like, and then the friend went missing and, nobody questioned it or something like that. But at first I thought maybe the friend had killed her or something, but then we found the second journal. It was revealed that she had just disappeared and the friend didn't know what had happened to her. And then she's obsessed with, right and wrong. She thinks that we are her teacher or something, but she has two different teachers in her storyline. One teacher seems to have told her to not rat out her friends, and I think that was the teacher that she told. And then the other one is a teacher that she just holds in high esteem. And that's the mysterious thing there. And stuff, because one definitely told her, friends are more important and all that, and then she comes to us and she's like, sir, blah, 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 what's more important, truth or friendship? And we have to be like, truth! And all that is good and moral, because she hates the immoral and she kills the immoral. But it's confusing because I thought that at first, actually it's not confusing, I think I have it figured out. But at first I thought she was one of the girls prostituting herself, but I think she just found out about it, and that's what's actually going on here. Because in the rumors it says that she tries to lure people in, and that's what initially just made me assume to lump her in with that, but I'm guessing it's probably just a trap to kill all the immoral people. But anywho, we went there with Hero, the ghost-possessed Hero, and made her strip and tried to seduce us, and we were like, oh god, no, begone thought! And, then Hero went insane and had to be driven to the hospital, where she's probably raving like a lunatic right now. So we are down one partner! Not great. The fun thing, though, is that we get to have all of the mark bearers just kind of come and chill with us, so it's a lot more fun, I think, right now. And we have to talk to go rest for today. That's right, I have to investigate again tomorrow. Once I'm done looking things up, I should go to bed early. But I think it's a lot more fun that we have, all the mark bearers, gathered, and we can... Why is our bed creaking? That is our room, right? I hear the rumble of something heavy moving around as I'm half asleep. Is someone here? My brain is too sluggish for thought. I couldn't say how long I slept. I remember it being dawn, but... Get the fuck up, boy! A loud noise makes me spring upright. What the... Suzu? Young eyes are staring at me.
I'm sorry. I woke you up.
Suzu? What are you doing here? Underage child, get out of my house while I'm sleeping.
The room was messy, so I thought I'd clean it for you. Sorry, I didn't ask permission first. What the fuck are you doing here?
That's not exactly what I meant. I'm guessing... Oh, no. Okay, I thought it was going to be Ada. Okay.
Oh, are you awake? Jeez, are you a little too careless?
Christy, you're here too? She shrugged, sighs dramatically, very nearly rolling her eyes at me. Why is Suzu with you? I thought she was Ada's bud. Yeah, this is actually, I think, the first mix-up, because everybody else came in their correct little groupings. Mashida came with Moe and, Tsubasa, sorry, buddy. And then, or Tsukasa. So, dang it, one of those is a manga. I'm sorry, my son. And then the other was Hiro and Damon, and they were all, just fine and dandy, so... This is weird, Oh, wait, no, I guess Christy, I guess you were part of... Huh. Yeah, she was. She was part of their group, too. I forgot the Hanayome case. Okay, whatever.
Hey, well, you left the front door unlocked. Were you out investigating until late? It's not good to sleep on the sofa.
I guess I didn't have the energy to make it up to my bedroom last night. Was I that tired? I assumed that I was sleeping. Upstairs, I mean. Yeah, something like that.
Take better care of yourself. Oh, do you want some coffee?
No, I'm fine for now. More importantly, why are you here? Christy glances over at me and huffs.
I'm dropping off reports from Mr. Detective.
Mr. Detective? It must be research for Mashida's case. But who'd have thought Christy would listen to a request from Mashida?
That man is the worst. The attitude he had when asking for a favor. If I didn't owe you, I'd have flat out told him no.
Guess she didn't agree because she wanted to. I understand, but why is Suzu here? Yes, why did you bring a small child with you?
I told her about my visit and invited her. We exchanged numbers a while back.
Yes.
Oh, yes. She certainly surprised me, suddenly asking to be friends. It's the first time I've been friends with an adult.
You shouldn't be friends with an adult. Christy! Christy whispers to me.
I mean, I can't help but be worried. I have to make sure that creepy otaku isn't doing anything weird to her.
Oh my god. I mean, yes, but Jesus. You're right. No offense, Ada. Whatever his name was. Oh dear. I'm confused. How old is he, though? I thought he was trying to get a job before. Is he not an adult? Is he a teenager? Anywho.
They go after children sometimes.
So that's why. She was worried because Ada's so forward. No, more likely because Suzu is too innocent. I don't think Ada's bad. I think it looks bad.
But I'm a little relieved. You didn't seem very well when I was here before, so I've been worried.
Did I seem that bad? I'm much better now. Thank you. Just thank you.
Yes, it seems you're fine now. I wish Ada could have come with us, but he's working at the factory today.
It sounds like Ada started working seriously. Good for him. It's never too late to start something. I hope he tries hard.
So, moving on to the matter at hand. You heard how the owner of that hotel went missing, right? I have connections with the copy editor of the article, so I asked her. And sure enough...
Her expression clouds over. Is he dead?
The hotel and rumors of its illegal services were juicy news for the media. They even knew that there was a mediator organization managing it. The reporters looked into the flow of cash, actually got some concrete proof.
Oh, good for them. But what happened? Why did they get silenced? This telling of the story is fascinating because Christy used to be in the media herself. The things recorded in guest books we found may have been connected. But before we talk more about it... Suzu, sorry, but would you mind doing more cleaning? I've been putting it off for a long time, so the second floor is a giant mess too. Huge, yes. Oh my god, what's worse, taking advantage of a child and making her become my maid, or having her listen to rumors of a horrible sort.
Oh, okay, I can do that. I'll borrow your cleaning supplies then.
Yes, my cleaning supplies. Suzu skips up the stairs. Christy seems to immediately catch on. Although I guess I had food, so it makes sense I would have cleaning supplies too. Whatever.
Not exactly a topic for kids' ears, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
No, it's really as messy up there. I really just needed free labor. Anyway, tell me more.
Yes, so the media at the time should have been pursuing the heart of the matter, but it's like this case was hardly reported on. The media caught wind of the story, so the police should have been briefed on it as well. And yet, what took place is...
Wait, do you mean at Masquerade?
What took place at Masquerade is shrouded in darkness.
It seemed... Oh.
It seems something's behind all this.
Behind? How do you mean?
I don't know if it's true or not, but they had a whole list of all of Masquerade's customers. Famous politicians and businessmen were on it.
Of course they were. We got our... and... oh, goodness.
And the reporter who got the proof up and went missing. A number of freelancers on the case also went missing, apparently.
That's horrible. So terrible. Did they all just hang themselves in their cells? Those are the only words I could find to describe it. You're
telling me. It's an outrage to silence those who are seeking the truth.
It's bad, but it'd at least be a little bit better if it was the work of regular humans.
The work of regular humans? What do you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounds like. The truth is, I tell Christy about what happened yesterday, what we found in the hotel, and what happened to Hiru. Kai drains from Christy's face until she's as white as a sheet.
Suzu, we're leaving!
With her sudden yell, Christy stands and prepares to leave. Ah, you ain't gonna even help? What? What's wrong? She ain't getting involved in this shit anymore.
No one told me.
What?
No one said a single thing about spirits like that being involved. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I'm never going to face a spirit again. And I'm not just thinking about me. I don't want Suzu going through that either.
Thinking about it, it makes sense. No one has the right to drag Christy and Suzu into a case like this, especially me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you involved. The research you've done is enough, so don't concern yourself about it anymore. Christy looks at me in stunned surprise. What, you thought I was going to force you to do this?
No, I should be the one apologizing. I owe you. You did everything you could to save us, but we... Is something the matter?
Suzu re-enters the room, head tilted in confusion.
I just remembered something I have to do, so we need to leave, sorry. You can keep leaving next time, yeah? Okay, I understand.
Suzu nods, though she looks suspicious. She's very perceptive. She has to have picked up on the strained air between us.
Well then, see you, Mr. Sheeran.
Right, thanks for coming all this way. You were a great help. I'm very grateful. Christy quickly bows to me, her expression inscrutable.
Excuse us. I'll come again sometime, okay?
Suzu puts her hands together and bows politely. Then she whispers in my ear so Christy can't overhear.
I'm so sorry. I caught a little bit of what you were talking about earlier, so I contacted Ada. I'm sure he'll be helpful.
Oh, okay, thanks. To be honest, I can't imagine Ada being very useful. He's involved in the supernatural forums and everything. I'm sure he'll do fine. But Suzu has good intentions, so I nod. Thanks, that helps. I do my best to smile as I see them out the mansion. I need to get ready soon and head out. The info is added to the spirit file. Christie's information. Alright, let's read through that, because sometimes it will have... I don't know why I keep on going to that. Christie's information. I'm awakened by a noise the next morning and find that Christy and Suzu are here. Mishida asked Christy to bring me the results of his research on the hotel. Seems the place was famous for providing illegal services, though it was never reported to the police. It might have been because some of the guests were allegedly political bigwigs. Okay. Well, not too much there. Don't want to exit, we want to talk. Time to get ready and head to Masquerade. Christy's results are written in my notebook. I should look over them if I need to. Okay, never mind, I was right. Exit. To Masquerade! Away we go! See if we can't find ourselves some more ghosties. I didn't think it would go for 2 days straight, but it's sprinkling again tonight. Gotta set the mood for the investigation, huh? Mother Nature is just taunting me. As the time comes to get the search started, 2 figures finally appear. Right on time. Did you get any sleep? Damon looks exhausted, probably as a result of everything that happened last night. I'm more concerned about you, buddy. Also, how's Hiro doing? Welcome back. Okay, welcome back, Banshee. Howdy! It's my turn today. Do this we shall. Going Yoda on me? Banshee! Honestly, never expected Banshee Ito to come help. But he definitely has some spiritual powers. Yasuka's judgment is on point. But more importantly, how's Hiru doing?
She's stable. She's showing no adverse symptoms. But she hasn't regained consciousness and she's exhausted a lot of energy. Even being optimistic, it isn't good. At this rate, her life could be in danger.
Is that so? Then we must solve the mystery of Masquerade and put the spirit to rest. For the sake of Hiru! I was prepared for bad news, but the situation sounds exceedingly dire laid out like that.
The problem is, we don't know the cause. We suspect poison, but without knowing what kind, there's nothing we can do. What's worse is we can't find a puncture wound for the injection point.
You can't give her serum. Is that normally what you give patients when there's poison? I'm pretty sure it's ghost power, not poison, but whatever. Damon looks exasperated, or rather frustrated as he shakes his head.
So just try random antitoxins. Sure, if you want to kill her, go ahead! Even if we could get our hands on that poison, it'd take time to create the serum. We'd be too late.
So there's nothing we can do. If we just had something kind of clue. Do you mean some kind of clue? Oh my goodness, if the translations are dropping. I look up at the hotel, basked in a sea of neon.
There isn't much hope, but we cannot despair either. Oh, that's right, just so you know.
Damon looks over at me.
There was no mark on Hiru's body.
I see, so no death mark. Which means that the nightmare isn't starting again. I sigh in relief, the frozen chunk of fear in my chest melting away. I did some investigating on that myself, actually. I went to the warehouse last night.
And what did you find?
Nothing had changed. The Polonia box. Polonia? Box was still sealed.
Is that right? Well, that's good. That's the first good news I've heard in a while.
Come on, you two. How long do you gonna stand around chit-chatting? Let's get going already. Right. Sorry for making you wait.
This is everyone for today, right?
I hesitate for a second as Ada comes to mind. But this is all of us. Let's get started. Oh my god, are we sending Ada into danger? Now I feel bad. Good, time to get a move on. He's so energetic that's more worrying than reassuring. Why is Banshee this fired up?
Just an FYI, old man. This place may be abandoned, but stealing is a crime. An ex-detective gave us the request. If you do anything illegal, I'll have to report you, I'm sure.
How dare you! I don't go around stealing things. I'm helping out of the goodness of my heart. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's get searching. Sounds like Damon hit the bullseye. Banshee rushes ahead into the hotel as if trying to get away. As troublesome as ever.
Well, he's at least reliable at times like these. By the way, Sheeran, may I ask you to do something for me?
No need to be so formal about it.
If something were to happen to me, please move Hiru to another hospital at once. I've spoken to another doctor I know.
Okay. Then, if I start acting strangely, I'll leave myself in your hands, Damon.
Yes, of course. And what will we do if we're both done in?
Rely on Banshee, I guess. But I'm surprised you got another doctor to believe you about the supernatural stuff. Best of luck with that. Good question. Guess it'll be up to that grumpy detective. Oh yeah, Machida. Machida counts too. Right, I'm assuming, I guess we are all assuming if we die, Banshee's dead too.
Right, let's have him take care of it. Come on, we can't let that guy wander alone.
In we go.
Whoa, it's still all fancy in here.
Oh, no, that's Banshee. Wow, still all fancy in here. Banshee's cheerful voice hits us up as soon as we step inside. Maybe I could make this my second home. Oh, what's that glass case you're out? Talking to himself, he starts rummaging around. I warned you once, old man. We're not here to play. I don't think Banshee's listening. I don't think you're going to find anything useful in that cabinet either, Banshee. As Banshee purrs around by himself, he reminds me of what happened to Hiri yesterday. We should stick together as much as possible. It's dangerous to go alone. Yeah, you're right. Hey, old man, are you listening? I have ears. He hears us all right, but clearly won't listen. Oh, good grief. So, Sheeran, you searched up to the 3rd floor yesterday, which means we should look through the 4th floor and above today. Yeah, that's right, but is there a problem with that plan? When we went up the stairs to the 4th floor, we just ended up back on the 3rd again. I tell them about the mysterious phenomenon we encountered yesterday. Are you sure you weren't just confused? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was real. Then we're in trouble. Is there no other way to get to the 4th floor? Elevator perhaps, and since we have 3 reasonably weak men, we can probably get that door open. 3 weak men is more strength than 1 weak man and a woman, right? Anywho. What are you talking about? There's a way right over there, easy. Banshee unexpectedly butts in. What do you mean? That thing right there, see? Do you bumpkins not know where an elevator is? Damon lets out an irritated groan. Old man, you know elevators need electricity to work, don't you? Do you think this hotel has any power? If there isn't any, then all you have to do is make it, so that there it is. There are devices that control electricity. I said no, I'm an expert. Oh, really? Is that so? Damon sighs. I think he's lost the will to argue. Guess I'll just have to find the device thing myself then. He heads off then after I had told him not to wander away from the others. I just ask you not to go off by yourself. Banshee, I'm begging you, stay. I don't get to finish my sentence. A splitting pain pierces my head and I fall to my knees. Spirit! Ghosties! Yeah, ghost powers! Somebody help! Sheeran, what's wrong? My head, suddenly. Do you get chronic migraines? Do you have any medicine on you? It's not, no, I don't think that's it. My head is just throbbing. You know, ghost energy, a pulsing headache. If you don't have any medicine, then icing it is best. I'll go buy something from the vending machine. Sit here until I come back. Don't try to stand, you could fall over. Dude, you're way overthinking this. I sink to the floor, unable to even reply. Okay, well, maybe it is a little serious. Before long, Damon returns with a cold bottle of water, but... strangely enough, my headache completely vanished while he was gone. But Banshee! What about Banshee? It's hard to believe that pain that intense would disappear so easily, but it did. Damon doesn't seem particularly surprised when I tell him. No, it's not that odd. After all, we haven't clarified what caused the headache in the first place. I'm sure it's just exhaustion. You didn't sleep much yesterday, did you? That's true. I can't exactly say I got much rest. When you're under continuous stress, it's possible to get sudden headaches. Once you get home, you should take a bath or something and relax. Okay, I'll try that. Right from the doctor's orders. All of that's common sense, but it carries weight coming from a doctor. By the way, Damon looks around puzzled. Where's old man Banshee? Huh? I whip my head around, searching, but Banshee is nowhere to be found. Jeez, already? I give up. We don't need him. We'll find him soon. I hope he's okay. Yes, right after what happened yesterday. But there's nothing we can do. We'll let him do what he wants. As long as it's proper investigation, the detective should have no complaints. Yeah, let's go. Should I look in the cabinet of lips again? Display various prior panic career. Played mine them. Yeah. Masquerade wife. What is up with the masquerade wife? Is it just like with the theming, or is there some importance to her? Alright, I want to try to open this now. I shine my flashlight through the safety window. I can see inside the elevator. Seems to be stopped on the second floor. Wouldn't you know it? How about we push it open? I try pulling on the elevator door. It moves slightly if I put all my weight into it. It's impossible to open it alone, but if I had some help, I might be able to force it open. Want to give it a try? Lend me a hand.
All right, I'll show you what I'm capable of now that I've gotten healthier.
Okay, I'll believe you on that. On my count, 1, 2, Hurr! We muster all our strength and try 2 or 3 times to force the door open. Then, yay! 2 weak men. We could do it. 2 weak men, but not 1 weak man and a woman. Wow. There's still the sound of something snapping, and the door suddenly slides open.
Did we break it?
Maybe. It's probably still okay.
But now we can search inside the elevator. Let's go on in.
You insist. Hope we don't plummet to our deaths, Damon. Manually opening the doors with my hands and stepping in feels really weird. Damon consistently... Wait. Conscientiously closes the door once he comes inside. This seems like a bad idea.
Doesn't leaving an elevator door open concern you?
True. I think it was just habit that I didn't think about it. It's a freaking elevator. Still. Are those spider webs on the ceiling? They are. Kind of like the roof. Are those also wires from the ceiling?
Yeah, looks like it. An enclosed area such as this would be a good place to spin a web. Now then, where should we check first?
'Tis the question. Okay, let's see. We got some wires. There are cables coming out of the hole in the top. Looks like a light used to be here, but was taken down for whatever reason. Let me see. We got keys and number. Concern. We have concern. We have lots of concern. Alright, what's over here? Hotel floor guide. Look at it. It lists the numbers from the first floor to the 6th, so there's 6 floors.
So the VIP room is on the 6th floor. Penthouse, you know. It's the only one with a different color.
Feel it. It lists the rooms. First floor to touching it coats my fingers with dust. 6th floor is a different color, so there could be a special room there, like a VIP room. I only saw the hand, though. There was something else over here. I wish I had noticed sooner. We could press 4, can't we? We need small keyhole above the operating buttons. That's to turn to make it work, right? In case of emergencies. I touch the keyhole. Seems like when it's turned, it will switch something. I peer into the keyhole.
Oh, that's the elevator's fire switch. If you stick the key in and turn it, it activates the elevator, even in emergencies.
Emergencies? What kind? Fire?
I don't really recall. I think it can make the elevator move without closing the doors.
According to Damon, normal elevators stop moving if their doors are broken, but supposing you needed to use it during an emergency, you'd need the key. And wouldn't you know it, we have a key for emergency doors that maybe, just maybe, might work here. Seems like a good time to use that.
We did force the doors open after all. If we broke them while doing that, we might need to use the fire switch.
Still, you're pretty well informed.
I learned that during a disaster drill when I worked at a larger hospital. We were lectured to prepare us for anything that might happen.
So that's why you know so much.
Do you have a key you think we can use? You should try it.
I do. I think I do. I'm guessing I'll probably have to hit the thing after. Let's see. Emergency key ring. I take the emergency key ring in and check the keys on it. Oh good, there's more than one key. Found a small key that has the word fire engraved on it. I stick it into the fire switch. I slowly turn it on position, but I can't turn it. It doesn't seem lubricated enough. Gotta lube it up and force it in. I try to force it, it might break. Good thing we're in a love hotel, right, Gash? I think that's the right key,
but you might need to put some oil on it.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I think we've done all we can in here. And if we go down, there's the shelf with all the lubes down it. See if we can get anything out of there. This book is holding various products. I don't care about the painting. Yes, the masquerade wife. She's so masked. And wifely. Okay, fine. I guess I have to explore rooms. I wonder if... I think I hit never mind. Dang it. I did. I wonder if anything changed about the room that Hero was in. It did have spiderwebs all over it as well. So we are going to try that. So that's the second floor. And welcome back to floor 3. And I think she was in the room on the left, if I recall correctly. Yes. Okay. Well, spiderwebs are here still. Please hold some cheap fake flowers. That's the air conditioning unit. Oh, she did come out of the bathroom, right? Open the door to the bathroom. Come on, there has to be something. Maybe in there? Toilet paper, stack of bam. Nothing other than that. I don't have anything in my bag already, do I? I have the guest books, I have a credit card, spoon, and a mini massager. Portable mini massager. It holds rechargeable batteries, and the handle it vibrates, making a loud noise when turned on. I don't know what we expect to do with that. I need to find some way. Thin layer of dust, blah blah blah. If I squint, and the clean portion looks like a hand, belonging to someone who was snuck in here, or something else. It's unimportant right now, though. I don't think it will work if we just press forward, do you? I don't know. And I don't think there's anything over here. Just that locked room, right? Ah, no, that was always there. Spanish donkey, it's broken or whatever. Alright. Let me see what I can find. I'm just gonna look around until I find something. Oh, we got new dialogue. I see. I just tried opening the door. Try opening it while pushing from another direction. Which direction is that? One not involved with it opening or closing, so from the side? Try pulling on the frame again, and I'll try out my idea. So I'm going to pull the frame, and you're going to pull the door. Got it. I pull on it again, as I'm told. Damon puts his hand on the side of the knob and leans his weight towards the hinge. Then... Yay! Smart doctor people! The door, which had similarly refused to open, now abruptly pops open. Wow, it actually opened! Just a little life wisdom. I live in an old traditional house, so I deal with my fair share of troublesome doors. I also have an old house. Very western, very mansiony, very ancient. Should have known that. Makes sense, you never know what's going on or you never know what's going to come in handy, but I never know what's going on either. There might be something inside. After all, this guest room seems different. Yeah, that's an understatement. Yeah, we should be careful. Further into the pleasure dungeon. Open the door to the bathroom. Oh, it's just a bathroom. I don't know what I expected. Who am I? Oh, are you guys not going to vanish? Okay, well that's worrisome, to say the least. Okay. We look at the sink first. There are dark red stains by the sink drain. Seems to be dried blood. Someone must have lost a lot of blood, going by how much is on the floor. What the hell happened here? There's a shelf stuck to the wall. Look at it. It's lined with hairdressing products, cologne, and lotion. Some of the bottles still have some bit of liquid left, but most are empty. Thoroughly used. Check through all the bottles on the shelf. I find a tube that still has something left inside it. Maybe toothpaste? I look at the label. Got Vaseline. White petrolatum? But whatever. Huh? I've used as a lubricant. It's used as a lubricant and moisturizers. Learn all sorts of things about Damon today. Huh, might come in handy. Just kidding, he's a doctor. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my bird was looking for something. Alright, so we got some Vaseline. We got a toilet again. Toilet is sectioned off with a glass door. Look through! Wallpaper isn't particularly dirty either. Do you mean the wall tiles? It looks like it's been taken good care of. Feel the toilet. I go inside and flush the toilet. Why? The toilet lets out a horrible coughing noise and spits up some black water. When I look up, I notice something stuck on the side of the tank. What? Found a worn-out talisman. Yay, warmth! We haven't had a talisman this entire time, though. That's probably not a good sign. Worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hands. Alright, and let's try to figure out what the fuck this is about. This bathroom setting, it looks like a showering in a bathtub. It looks like a shower. I shine the light through the glass door. I find trash lying in the bathtub. In the shower. I step inside and dig around in the bathtub. That is a shower. Huh? I immediately notice a large object that looks like a small log. Well, what's this? I stare at it until I realize what it is. Got a wooden horse head. Damon seems shocked.
It might be a little late to be saying this, but you really are impressive, Sheeran.
Why? Because I'm picking up very weird, gross objects, or... I think we know what this goes to. Because I'm just digging around in gross shit. Spanish donkey out in the corner of the room. Okay, right. It looks like the neck was broken, the head's missing. Well, I guess I can't reattach it then. Alright. Got a little bit longer. Alright, go down one. But we're getting close to the end of the episode already. It doesn't feel like time is going by that quick, though. All that. I guess a lot has happened so far, but whatever. Alright. Tool. Vaseline. I smear the Vaseline around the keyhole. It's nothing more than a replacement for oil, but it might help the key slide better. Alright, and the emergency key. Take out the key ring, check the keys, find the one that says fire, and shove it in. I stick it in the fire switch. I slowly turn it to the on position. Something clicks, but nothing happens. Fail. Oh, wait. Need to press my buttons. Also interesting, 6 doesn't have a button for it. The buttons for the first floor to the 5th, going by how it looks from the outside, doesn't seem to be broken. Wait, is it just me or something off? It is indeed odd. The buttons only... yeah, no, this is me. The buttons only go up to the 5th floor, and yet... there are... The floor guide says there's a 6th floor. That is quite concerning. Maybe you can only get to the 6th floor by using the stairs? I don't think so. It says 6th floor has the deluxe suite. I've never heard of a VIP room that you can only get to by using the stairs. Maybe it has a separate elevator. That's a good point. They wouldn't make their guests of honor use the stairs. But then, what does this discrepancy mean? I suddenly remember how Banshee was fixated on the elevator. Looks like he somehow knew it held a secret all along. Speaking of, where the hell's Banshee? In the end, I'll just have to try to get it moving.
Huh? Get what moving?
This elevator, like Banshee was saying. Damon stares at me, his face a mask of utter disbelief. You know Banshee has mysterious powers. Maybe we just need to bet on them. Though his idea has a huge hole in it. Problem is, how we go about getting it to move. Don't have the slightest idea.
I see now.
I thought he was going to get irritated with me, but Damon thinks about something for a while, then he slowly starts talking.
Sheeran, to be honest, I've been giving it a lot of thought since then.
A lot of thought to what?
Why we survived. Or more, why the spirits were vanquished. I've been considering the reason.
It's surprising to hear him talk about that. He speaks as if recounting something painful.
The reason why. It's clear that nothing physical was behind it. I get the feeling they were vanquished for a more meaningful reason. Otherwise, that soldier wouldn't have crumbled just from one hit with a chisel. Which leads me to one answer. The fights we experienced with the spirits weren't actual fights. More rituals with certain conventions.
Rituals?
Yes, just like religious ceremonies. Rituals that are presented to the spirits. The ritual is a reenactment of something. Obviously, it doesn't actually take place. But maybe going through the motions satisfies those on the other side.
Yeah, no, that does make sense. Hanahiko, we repeated the ritual of him and his mom. Shimi-o, we repeated the ritual of his people dying. Hanayome, you repeated the ritual of her boyfriend playing her music? Mizu wasn't really a ritual, and Mizu, we just burned her shit. And tried to protect ourselves from her trying to claw our eyes out. Yeah, Mizu wasn't really a ritual. And Cannon Soldier, I guess, we just kind of threw shit at it until something hits. I mean, we hit it on the right side at the right ear, but still.
Maybe going through the motions satisfies those on the other side. Then one's purpose is accomplished. In our case, the spirits were vanquished.
Then the marks disappeared. It's all conceptual, but it's convincing argument, especially for those with personal experience. For example, we vanished Hanahiko with lipstick and a hand mirror, but we were essentially reenacting his memories of his mother. Oh, are you actually going to go through what I just was saying? If you define a ritual as a reenactment, then that would mean our fights were rituals. I understand that, but how does that relate to now? What about the elevator? Does this require a ritual too? I'm on to you. I see you.
That was my point. We must fix the elevator. That much is clear. But perhaps we only need a ritual. In other words, go through the motions.
So he's saying we need to perform some kind of ritual to get the elevator moving. It's almost like playing house.
This isn't playtime. Rituals are serious. No adult would get excited over a groundbreaking ceremony.
True.
If this is the work of a being caught up in some delusion like the spirits, a ritual might make something happen,
especially if it thinks we're somebody important to it.
The investigation was entrusted to you. Therefore, I leave the decision to you.
I will happily play along. New info is added to the spirit file. Repairing ritual? Well, let's look at that file real quick. No. There's. Repairing ritual. We notice something odd as we search the elevator. The guide says there's a 6th floor, but the buttons only go up to the 5th. What could that mean? We might have to just try to get to the elevator moving like Banshee suggests, but how do we do that? Damon says something odd, that even if we can't really fix it, if we pretend to, aka perform the repairing ritual, that might work. That's his theory anyway. It's true that I use the same principle to defeat the spirits by releasing them of their grudges, so it's possible it'll work. There should be some clues to help us perform the ritual in the hotel, so I need to keep looking. I mean, I did the thing. Can I touch it? There are buttons. First, I push one of the buttons. So that none happens. Okay. Well, there's that box on one of the floors. Thinking 3rd? It's just a dusty chandelier. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I didn't want the elevator. Did I do? Yes, okay. So it should have been... We returned to the 3rd floor.
This is interesting.
Oh, Banshee. No, it's Banshee. Banshee is there. He's appreciating a painting on the wall and mumbling something. What's so interesting about this painting?
What are you doing? You aren't planning on stealing that, are you?
Ha! Even if I can't tell, this painting ain't worth a dime. Even I can tell this painting ain't worth a dime, Tyler. I was just giving it a good look, see? This painting seems to have a specific order to view 'em. See you. See ya, I'm gonna go look somewhere else. Banshee disappears toward the stairs. Okay, well that is interesting, Banshee. It's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Oh. That's a lot of hair up in there. I open the cover and peek inside. I don't know the actual name for it, but I find a device that looks like a circuit board.
And of course it's broken. We'll have to fix this if we want to get that elevator moving. Just like the old man said, normally it doesn't move without electricity. Of course, we don't actually have to fix it.
So long as we can get it moving. We'll only be performing a repairing ritual. That's all we can do.
By the way, Sheeran.
Damon's face pales further as he groans.
This stuff hanging everywhere.
I think it's human hair. Sweat drips from my back.
It certainly does look that way. Well, we can only ignore it for now.
Yeah, good idea. Just pretend it doesn't exist. Trying to put it from my mind, I reach out to the circuit board. Just then, I notice something weird. What's that noise? When I hold my head close to the circuit board, I hear a faint buzzing. I also hear it. It's in my headphones. It's coming from the circuit board.
Oh, something must be vibrating inside it. That's often the case with electrical devices.
You're right, it's vibrating. Touching the case with my fingers, I can feel the vibration. I was right, the board is vibrating.
So that must be why.
Damon nods to himself.
There aren't any spider webs here.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I'd expected this place to be covered with spider webs, like the elevator. It was strange to see it wasn't. It's probably because of that noise. Spiders hate small vibrations like this.
Well, good thing I brought the vibrator.
I've heard that's why they don't spin webs by motors or things like that.
You say that, but I'm pretty sure, wasn't there like a car recall? I want to say back in the 2010s or earlier, like where a bunch of cars had an infestation of spiders, like some part just got like infested with them and it was getting put in all the cars. I feel like that was a thing. Huh?
It's not really relevant. Now, what should we do about this?
No info is added to the spirit file. Circuit breaker. We can look at it. The central switch is badly damaged. Everything else looks like it's functioning fine. Feel it? I tried pressing the switch, but it's broken, so I can't get it to stay. If I had something like a rubber band, I might be able to keep it in place. I don't think I have a rubber band. I just have Vaseline, a mini massager, spoon, credit cards, guest books, key rings, and a wooden horse head. But you might be useful. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman walking with a cane. So that's the last one to look at. I'm guessing I have to... How do I go about this? Because it needs to be 2, 1, and then the third. If I'm right. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. Yes. And stuff, and she's in the bridal gown in the other one, so... Makes sense, right? And we will go down again. I also need to find a rubber band somewhere. Display case holding very product, painted curry. Not pushed among them. Masquerade with picture of masked woman wearing a wedding gown. Okay, now hopefully that resets it. And so I will go up, and then I'll go back down. Masquerade wave, blah blah blah, look at that man, isn't he lovely? And then we go down. And we view her on her wedding. And then we go up. And we view her in old age. Unless there's way more paintings that are on like the other floors. In which case, problem. Go up. And up one more. And hopefully that does it. Masquerade wife. Picture of a masked woman walking with a cane. Okay, that did nothing. I guess I just have to look around. But honestly, we're out of time for today, so we're going to just have to end the episode here for now. So, thoughts and opinions. So we did have a good, decent amount of things, happen. We had, Christy and Susie show up. And again, I can't really fault them for not wanting to get involved. Christy even said that she couldn't, do fights and all that during her chapter of everything. That's really creaky. And stuff, so you can't blame her there. And you also don't want to get small children involved. Like, Sukasa. God, I'm pretty sure it's Sukasa. I cannot believe my all-important child. Yes, it's Sukasa. I want to say Tsubasa because that one manga. But yeah. I don't want to get Moe involved, don't want to get Tsukasa involved, don't want to get Suzu involved. This is an adults-only situation, and you can't force anybody to be in it, which is why Christy ain't coming. But if she would do, some extra, digging and research like Moe is doing, then that would be, super useful, I think. It's not too much to ask her to at least look into things, even if she doesn't have to, investigate things with us. Oh yeah, that was another thing. I noticed this, yes, oh my god, yes. I noticed this during my, replay and all that. You can check out their different stats when you partner with them, so holy shit, Damon. You are quick as can be, but you are not very powerful, and you're super smart. Good on you. Your spirit power kind of sucks, though. We're very balanced. All that. Maybe I can show you guys some other time, but the rest of them all have their own little things. I discovered it, I think, I want to say in the Hanayome trial. And all that, but I didn't do too much with it because I was just, speeding through, trying to get caught up so I could get the good ending. But, yeah. Let's see, what else was I talking about? Okay, we don't have anything really new info-wise for Red Riding Hood, other than we have to, complete the ritual and all that and act out their fantasy, which, fitting for a love hotel, right? But I think we were already kind of doing that a bit. I mean, we were playing into her thought that we were her teacher, right? And stuff, so we just have to play it like we're the good guy, right? We're good old teacher. Which we are. We are a good guy, so we'll see how it goes with that. I do like having Damon as a partner. I was really interested in him during the final chapter and all that, but we didn't get to spend any time with him because he was pretty useless. With, here and Banshee running around, he was the kind of useless one there. Now Banshee's being a useless butt and just running off on his own. God, I hope he doesn't get in any trouble. I'm sure he will. But we'll just have to wait and find out how that goes. So, until then, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.